It's all over. All over. It's all over. All over. It's all over. All over. It's all over.
Hello, United Rogue. We are here with an Emerald matchup of Miami versus Kansas City. I'm here chilling with Piper.
Well, hello there, Biscuit.
Well, this is like the most, these are divisional rivals we got to watch tonight. So this is kind of interesting. Also, we have Trash Can Broadcasting, so this is a very Houston casting booth.
Exactly. We've got Houston casting versus KCC in Miami. We are in a conference-wide kind of casting setup here.
Yeah, definitely for sure. Well, I know we've played both these teams honestly at this point. Anyone you're excited to see, play in this series?
I am definitely. Well, we've played KCC already, so that's kind of done for right now. I am excited to see Miami for tonight. We're playing them week 7, so I'm excited to see what they have to pull out, what they've been practicing, and how they're overall going to look tonight.
Definitely, for sure. This is definitely nice. We did play both these teams pretty recently, but I think this is their second time matchup against each other. We'll have to see how it goes.
Believe so. I think that's right.
So what is interesting about this is that basically for Kansas City to want to go to playoffs, they gotta win it, I'm pretty sure. And then for Miami, they just have to win this series and they're pretty comfortable into the playoffs. We will have to see though how this will go with Kansas City. They do have a bench. They had to get one of the free agents in to fill for tonight. They got Jinx in. They do still have God Killer. They have Soup Nevro. So we'll have to see how that is. And for Miami, we got the Buns and that normal fun team.
Of course. I am excited to see a little bit more of Squirms. I don't know if they'll be playing support or DPS. Probably a bit of both, I would assume. I think they played really well in our game a couple of weeks ago, so I'm excited to see how they play as well.
Yeah, we know we saw Squirms here and there switch around. We also saw a little bit of Buns when we played against Miami, and that was a bit of fun. But
on the Reinhardt.
On the good old Reinhardt. And it looks like we're going to be going to Ilios to start. Maybe we'll start with Well. Maybe that's why Doge is going to probably be tank. No, Storm looks like he's going to be tank, I think.
That looks right. Doge is going to DPS.
That'll be interesting. Yeah, I think they're still organizing who's who, because I don't think Crystal's going to go be tank. But I mean, hey.
I don't think so either.
I mean, hey. Let it happen. Let's see the God Killer support. Let's see it.
All right, there we go. We're fixing it. So Nevro's going tank, and then Crystal and God Killer are going DPS. So we've got Soup and Salty Jinx on support.
Last season, to have a little funny of a fact, last season when I played on Baltimore, that was part of our backline. That was a part of our supports. I was a part of that trio of supports. So this is what last season Baltimore support was like. Was Soup and Jinx, and then I was the third. And Lucio. You're right. We will see a little bit of Lucio with Soup. I hope we better see Lucio, especially if we go to Well. I better see a boop killer too here, Soup.
Exactly. We're holding you to it. If there's not 2 boop kills, you are banned.
You are banned. We are gonna get the mod mail instantly ready. Ready for it. So
and we are going in. Jinx.
Oh snap! We have Well. Is that? Let's see.
It's clandestine.
Go.
It was meant to be.
It was
Soup is
all
excited in the chat.
Soup is so excited for Well. He knows what this means. The Lucio has to come out, and it will. We have like everyone on like what I would consider some of their very comfortable picks. You got Jinx on that Kiri. You got Soup as that Lucio. You got Squirms on the Ana. Kamani on the Kiriko. That'd be pretty fun. Buns as a Junkrat. He has too many hours on that. We got Roadhog. Yeah, we'll have to see how this goes as we are starting to roll out. I better see this hog get a few hooks. I mean, come on.
Yeah, we need hooks and we need boops. All of the things.
Anyone have a Christmas skin on? Oh, I think Junkrat's Christmas. I see his little Christmas thing. As there we go. We're starting the fight. It looks like Kansas City's going up high to start with that Far Mercy combo. Ooh, Nevro falls. Bit of a big start pick, but oh no, Buns gets rid of the Mercy.
She almost got that Ruz off, but not quite.
Oh, there goes Buns, but Soup also, I think he fell off the map or something, but he is out. As now...
both teams are going to have to reset here, but it looks like so far it's Miami's.
Oh no! Oh, both teams go out at the same time!
Too hard of a hook there.
Hard of a hook, but then a great boop from the Pharah to get rid of both. And now we just have, you know, the cores of both teams kind of fighting each other. Salty Jinx falls again. And Soup running in that backline, trying to be annoying. Not getting anyone really so far. And there's a missed hook. But Soup... Oh, Buns falls. That's a good pick. But Nevro's so low. And there... Ooh, there goes the JQ down. A Wild Mercy trying to get a res, but can't. Rejected by the Sojourn. Soup barely running away with the help of Mercy. Buns falls.
And we're back to contest here.
We definitely are. Well, Soup. Oh, that's a good ult. Gets Kamani. Ooh, Squirms falls. That's both supports and the tank falls.
Ooh, Buns looking very low there.
Buns falls. It looks like... Oh, no, wait. They need to keep touching point. Okay. Kansas City will grab the point finally, but Miami's sitting there with 4 ultimates ready to go, but Nevro still does have his ult. He just got it. You're about to have beat.
They are going to have to put up... Yep, they're going to have to put up quite a fight here. Miami.
Ooh. There's the rush. There's Tyre. Oh no, Nevro falls off. What a great hook from Storm. Tyre gets killed. They need someone to touch point. And the Roadhog gets rid of God Killer. And there's the big old Jinx with the res. Can't wait. There's a big beat. Soup falls. And there goes God Killer. Nevro was able to run in on time. And now it looks like, yeah, he will fall. Well, going into the second map of Ilios, I guess so far, would you do any comp changes if you were Kansas City? Maybe switching off of either DPS or support?
Let us see here. I don't think the Widow is getting a lot of value on the Well map. This map in Ilios is a little bit better suited for a Widow, so they might get a little bit more out of that. And it looks like Doge is going Widow as well. But Soup changes to an Ana, so you can't necessarily go and laggy her and go spawn camp.
Wow, you're calling it the laggy thing, not the Rico? Wow. I mean, this is a good little map, though.
Lucio.
Cannot Reddit Lucio. Ooh, God Killer gets the first kill in that Widow fight. Great first kill. No one really on the side of, Miami, except maybe Buns is going to be able to contest that Pharah. It's going to be quite difficult. And here they go. That Reinhardt doing some work, though. Making some good space. The ball going in. And able to run away. Ball trying to go back in. Ooh. Crystal falls. Great kill from Squirms. And it looks like God Killer will fall to ball. Kamani will go. Suit falls. Uh-oh. I see the Sombra. They're sick of the ball. They're not a fan of the ball.
They are over it.
They are definitely over it at this point. As with Sombra, I mean, you're gonna reject this ball hard, especially if you get it where it's close to Reinhardt. Trying to get a sneaky hack, gets the first hack, but dies from a great kill from Squirms. As the ball will go in, Squirms with another kill, but Storm falls for it. That's kind of huge. Now it's just both of Miami's supports against a Reinhardt. There's the Nano!
Buns ball.
Oh! Kamani barely making it out with a great ult there. The ball holding it. Kamani falls. That's a great kill. Nevro almost falling to the ball. Doge falls. Great anti right there on the ball. Oh no. Getting away.
And now he's nanoed.
Nanoed, but he's low. There's the dragon. And a Kasune rushes in.
Dragon doesn't quite seem to get anyone. Everyone on KCC managed to get out of that.
Wait, that's a big dragon. Buns falls. So the Hanzo's trade. Ooh, ball's getting low.
Still got both of his supports sitting up there.
Ooh, Storm falls. What a great fight, though, from Kansas City. Really bouncing back from that first map to this one. Really getting that composure back. As Doge getting low already. And now they're having to run away. Here comes the ball. Trying to go after that Kiriko. Not able to get anyone. Big anti. Under half.
Huge.
Already gone. What
Huge
a great
anti.
anti.
All right, Miami's going to have to reset here.
Absolutely.
Yep, they still have a big chunk of that percentage, but it ticks quite fast on these maps, so.
Ooh, there's that Kasune rush, but Reinhardt has his shatter. Big EMP.
Who manages to get the tank pretty low?
There's the nanos! The nanos are out!
Double nano.
They need someone on Kansas City to touch point. Reinhardt will. Oh no! Hanzo! Big shatter!
Oh,
He gets rid of Squirms! He gets rid of Kiriko! Those are 2 huge kills! And now
back
Anna
there.
staying alive somehow!
yeah.
It's
He's
just
back there with the
Reinhardt!
ball.
I cannot believe how long Anna made it. Crystal fighting for this point. Now getting the ice wall. Doge is sitting in a
That
little
small
sneaky
peeking
corner.
there.
Oh man, Soup is in. He is game in. He sees the Widow. He is trying to get rid of it like Rico. He does.
Beelined right for the Widow.
Rico would be proud to see that Lucio play. Come on, he falls.
Oh.
Kansas City holding it on. It's just the ball left. He falls. Buns falls.
This looks like KCC.
And Kansas City has bounced back after 1 map. I guess they had to have 1 map to wake up.
Yeah, that was their, okay, let's lock in. We're good. We did a couple of hero switches there. Beautiful.
That's okay. It's just like, you know, on Houston, how we like have such a hard time with the first game.
We are not a first game team. We are not a first map team. That's all right.
Yeah, it's,
Doesn't matter.
it's all right. As
Oh,
going now into this, we have the Kamani as Moira. That's pretty classic. Never was Ramatra. I really like that. Oh, we have both Ramachas. We have Ram versus Ram.
He was
That-
sitting in there as ball still, and I was honestly a little worried for him.
I mean, that's Sombra. Sombra's been doing great. And then we have Symmetra. Honestly, could be pretty great picks here. As we see already, Godkiller running to that back line. As the rest of Kansas City's already on point. They have the car wash set up. Buns trying to get someone. Oh, well, he gets rid of the bombs. Oh, no. Oh, he almost gets boob kills. Nevro falling low. Buns gets the kill. Well, Buns dies, I meant. Oh, no. Crystal falls. Soup with a big sleep.
Soup is so low back here, but he manages to. Ooh, he manages to survive. He's got that cheeky nade.
Cheeky nade. Doge falls with a great kill from Jinx. Buns trying to fight for this point. And they're just fighting for it more and more as Kamani's now on point. Just diving on the point. Finally, Kansas City will take the point.
Here we go. That Moira went unnoticed for quite a minute there.
Yeah, was able to go in there and say hey to everyone before dying. Quite a while, as now we have Miami rolling back. Ooh, big ante, but you gotta be careful of that Junkrat. That Nano is in. There is annihilation. Buns falls. And he is still in annihilation. That's a triple. God gets a kill. God gets a kill. I'm gonna get quoted for that. Quote it, quote it.
Mod mail, get this man. Oh,
Gotta.
KCC holding this point pretty well though right now.
They are, but you know, for Miami, you're walking up to 3 ultimates.
Almost
To- I mean-
annihilation. There we go.
Yeah, but you know, for Kansas City, you do have EMP and you have Rush. Those are 2 huge ultimates for that team. As it looks like Ramatra's running in alone a bit. Oh no, Squirms is watching him. Big
Never
Andy!
falls.
The EMP is out.
They both
Tanks are
fall.
gone.
We are
Doge
even right now.
falls. Soup barely surviving. He finally goes down. Buns falls. And again, Kansas City with a scrappy fight wins it out.
We've got to do something about this car wash here.
this car wash simulator. Just chilling in there. Ram is trying to touch.
Brutal. Yep.
Oh no, he popped. Oh! Giant wall, but Crystal falls for it.
Big
The
anti.
car wash will get Storm. He falls, squirms. Left alone as a Lucio will soup. Get it. Come on, he falls. Soldiers in. Jinx will fall. It's just the Lucio.
It's just the Lucio. He's so low. Go.
Oh! What a great just fight it's been so far, though, from Kansas City. You know, for Miami, I mean, you know, you lost the first game. What do you think going into the next game? Maybe they should do differently.
I don't think that they necessarily did anything poorly. I do think that the ults could probably be used a little bit better. I think KCC was able to kind of get them off a bit quicker and just give them an edge up in the competition there. And so unfortunately, you know, Miami kind of had to react with their ults as opposed to being proactive and really getting in there and setting up.
Yeah, you never want to be on the back foot when it comes to the ultimates, usually, unless if you want to pop 3 in that fight. But
Exactly.
I mean, for Miami, I mean, they were doing a great job. Really working. They're working pretty good as a team. It's just Kansas City. I mean, first off, Soup surviving as long as he did in multiple fights as Ana was crazy.
Ridiculous.
There was like at least 4 or 5 times I was watching him, and I was like, no way you're alive right now. He had like 2 health.
Literally. And they did make a change on KCC as well. They bumped up Never to tank. And maybe that's helping with the communication or whatever they're doing over there. So this could be potentially a KCC win, but I think Miami will come back a bit. They will definitely give KCC a run for their money.
Yeah, I definitely think, that Kansas City, seeing who they brought out and everything, you got to think about, okay, they have that Kiriko and the Mercy or Ana. That's mostly what they've been running. For Godkiller, I mean, Godkiller's been doing great. Burb, honestly, usually their support, honestly, has been doing pretty good. Like last game was Symmetra. Before that was the Sombra. Done some seriously great works there.
I definitely agree with you. She has been killing it as a DPS. Hopefully we bring that. It looks like we are going to Eichenwald here. Miami gets to pick that. Of course.
We know Eichenwald, Miami generally does like Eichenwald a good bit. They do have a lot of fun here. We know they're, that Symmetra Junkrat duo on this can be pretty fun to watch, especially with Storm running in as the, Rhine just swinging. It's like favorite thing to do besides Doomfist.
Oh my gosh, a Doomfist. Definitely.
And
I like the Reinhardt pick here, obviously. A cheeky Doomfist. I don't think it fits here, personally.
Arunos would tell you that any map can be a Doom map. Don't you worry. Any map can be a Doom map if you try enough.
I would be floored if we get a Doom pick here.
Do you think we'll see a Torb?
Absolutely, we're gonna see a Torb. We're totally gonna see Junkrat from Buns. I know he keeps switching between this Buns and this Buns. That's his name. This Junkrat and the Hanzo. Those seem to be his comfort picks, but as most people know, this map is in fact his junk map. So
yeah, Eichenwald is pretty good, especially, like I've said it before, I think on the first point, it's pretty good if you're on the defense or attack. Really, you got that long sight line where you can just hammer it, and then second point's a little rough. The third's a bit better again because you're in enclosed space. But we'll have to see, you know, how they will do, and I hope we see more Lucio from Soup, where he just gets randomly more. I didn't see any environmental kills, I think, from Soup, and well, that was a little sad. We did see a hog kill hook or two, though. That was pretty nice.
We did see the hog hook, but the hog hook fell in the well as well.
I guess we gotta revoke it. I guess we gotta revoke the well kill then.
It's like PEMDAS, you know what I mean? I think it cancels out.
Yeah, cancels out. But yeah, now we're going into Eichenwald. Let's see how this goes. I'm pretty sure, if I'm right, I think it was Miami defending first or attacking first? I guess I'll know here in a few seconds.
They defend first.
Okay.
Which I would opt to do as well. We opted to do that against them. I just think it sets you up for greatness on this map.
I actually really like the idea Kansas is running here. You know, they're running the double flyer. That could be pretty harsh for Miami to deal with, you know. Oh, we have a pause.
We're paused for a second. That's okay.
That's okay. But no. Oh, Crystal.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Crystal looks like having some little issue. That's fine. But no, that current comp of double flyer really looked good. Honestly, it really looks like, well, it's gonna be really difficult for Miami to deal with it. I feel. I mean, you got honestly what, the Ana as a hit scan, and then you got Ash.
Yep, Ana and Ash, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, I mean, versus, you know, with Storm, that comp is just gonna have a really hard time against a flyer. Like, even one flyer, it'd be pretty tough. But with both flyers, I mean, it's going to be rough. We'll have to see, you know.
Buns might have to switch back to this Hanzo.
Yeah, or maybe a soldier, or something hit scan would be nice. But we know how much Buns does like his Junkrat, and he'll probably, you know, prove me wrong, saying, "Oh, you don't think Junkrat could deal with a flyer?" Hold on. He has over 500 hours.
I mean, right. The 500 hours could serve him pretty well here. But I think we'll have to see when they get into it, truly. I don't think I've ever seen God Killer's Echo. You can correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't think when we played Kansas City I saw him as Echo, or if we did, it was for a really short time.
Yeah.
Saw him as a hit scam.
Yep. Usually the cast. Never Echo though, so I'm interested to see how he does on that. And yeah. Crystal was playing the Pharah last map. We're still having a little bit of difficulty here. So
yeah.
I was kind of hoping for Car Wash Simulator again. I can't lie to you.
Yeah, I mean, Car Wash Simulator would be pretty great.
Especially on this map.
Yeah, for sure.
It is quite the toxic combo, the Torb and the Symmetra.
Hey, no, it's fine. It's fine thing to do on Eichenwald, okay? Alright? I don't see any issue with it, alright? What DPS are we supposed to play on Eichenwald?
I mean, you're right.
Like,
That is the move.
what DPS are we supposed to run on Eichenwald? Now we're at the point where we're just chilling long enough where we're just talking. So what heroes are we busting out for DPS now for Eichenwald? What is the game plan? This will be the Piper Dream Team DPS line for Eichenwald.
It's Symmetra and Tor.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we want a car wash. Okay.
We want the car wash. I want the car wash dream.
Oh, okay.
I want my car to be squeaky clean.
You want your car? No bugs?
Nothing. I want it to be shiny AF.
You need the graphene on there. You need graphene. What
is graphene?
It's a chemical they put in car washes.
Oh, interesting. You would know that.
I do know.
You would know a thing or two.
I would hope I know a thing or two about car washes. At this point.
Alright. It looks like Crystal is back. We are ready.
Ooh. Yeah, it looks like they are finally. Maybe. Are they joining back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're good. We are back, folks.
Okay. We're back. Okay, we're back to the double flyers. All right.
Yep. Wipe that sweat off your brow. We are chilling. We've got Buns here just waving hello to their spawn.
Yeah, we're now Torb for the Torb God. All right, Tracer. Like the comment. Messi and Fortnite, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, God killer with an instant death! Jeez! Oh, well, God killer's back.
Rest.
Well, here
I don't
comes...
know. I would have wasted a res on that since the spawn is right there anyway.
Yeah, but now we'll have to see how they deal with this chokehold. But I mean, the only real person that's gonna have an issue here is Ana. I mean, that Diva. You have Diva. You have Echo. You have Pharah. And you have Mercy. Like, those 4 people all can fly. Ana's the only real one that's gonna have a hard time.
That is true. The positioning is gonna have to be top tier.
Crystal falls. We had a great kill from Doge. Ooh, big res trying to come off. Crystal gets res.
Perfect. Never looking a little low.
God Killer falls again.
Doge is on it. He says, "You are not coming to this point."
Absolutely not. Crystal again will fall to the ante.
We've already got God Killer back.
We have the Mercy using ult, actually. I just noticed that Mercy already used ult.
Oh,
that was very early ult. And there goes God Killer. Doge doing a really great job so far.
Doge, I would hate to play against your ass.
Oh no! Wait, there's a Diva Bomb though! Oh no!
Doesn't hit anyone, unfortunately.
But Buns, I guess, finally falls. That is a lot of spam gone from the chokehold temporarily. That could really open it up. But God Killer again. Dude, Doge has done a great job so far. As the sole hit scan of this DPS score has done an amazing job getting rid of those double flyers.
Absolutely.
As we are seeing Hazard in. Okay, here's Hazard.
Interesting.
Hazard has showed up. 2 falls to a great ante. And there goes Crystal falling. You are about to have both DPS ults. Oh, there's the goal. There is that ultimate. Gets nobody really though. And Nevro close. Oh, what a sleep!
Oh, good sleep.
God Killer said, "I am sick of your Junkrat. It's time to bust out mine." And Crystal decided she did not want fun anymore, and went Bastion to get rid of that shield.
Storm was looking a little low in there, but they couldn't quite finish it off.
Yeah, now, I mean, you still have Hazard. Doge falls. That's a huge pick, actually, for them. Getting rid of a DPS. Buns, though, have Entire. And there's another Mercy ult. Godkiller trying to get rid of the Rhine. There's Entire! What a triple! James will get rejected from a res. Great hold from Miami. They did not. They said that this is their map, and they meant it. Bob is now in.
And the Bob.
And the wall.
Unfortunately, they don't touch.
They don't touch. Amazing hold from Miami. And now Kansas City, you know, we're going to have to see what they do for the defense. But it is going to be a little rough, it looks like.
I definitely agree with you. Doge was not letting any of those flyers come past this bridge. He held them basically in this chokehold for quite some time.
Absolutely. I mean, did a fantastic job as their sole hit scan. Just really made sure those double flyers were pretty irrelevant for the most part. As now, I love the Godkiller Junkrat. We have the Godkiller Junkrat. That's funny.
He pulled it out late last map. But I don't know. Junkrat v Junkrat. Oh, we've got Doge on the Pharah now. Interesting. Okay.
That is going to be very difficult for Kansas City to deal with. I mean, the only hit scan you currently have is Soup. Like, that's a lot of pressure on Soup. Storm going the Hazard, which is fun. We're going to see if Godkiller can do what... Oh, no, he can't do what Buns did. Here comes Miami. On the offense. Looks like Nevro low already. They need to keep this Rhine up basically as long as they can. Doge Meister already on the off flank, but gets denied. Ryan diving in. They're kind of just failing each other out, it feels like. The Junkrat trying to go for a sneaky kill.
I see Buns creeping in there. He is trying.
Nevro falls. That's pretty big, but the Ana falls. Pretty huge. And now Junkrat. Junkrat falls, but so does Kamani.
They are pretty much even. I mean, it's only a DPS and 2 supports. I think. Oh, Reinhardt is back.
He is, but he gets rejected.
Yeah. Pharah boop.
Pharah boop to reject the Reinhardt. Great defense there, though, from Miami. Really just completely stopping them as, yeah, we get the Buns play of the game. There he is. Of course, it's the triple tire. It was pretty key.
This was huge. Oh, yeah. And that is why he loves Eichenwald.
Absolutely. That first point is always great for a Junkrat as now Kansas City, you know, kind of on the back, but I mean, going into game 3, what do you think maybe they need to change differently to go, you know, while going into game 3?
Let us see here. I do think they've tried a multitude of tanks. I think the Rhine overall was working the best for KCC. Probably not the double flyers. We've seen that gets denied. I did really like God Killer or Crystal either on like a Sombra or anything like that. I think that worked great for them in Ilias. I think they just need that kind of boost to get back to it. We're even right now, so it's kind of all about a mental game at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I will agree. I really did like in that first game of Ilias where we saw the Sombra. The Sombra did a lot of havoc for Kansas City. Hopefully, maybe they'll go back to that Sombra to help them out. I think it was like Symmetra Sombra did really well, and then we had Pharah Sombra that did really well. Sombra can be a pretty sneaky character to get some nice kills, especially on those tanks. You know, like a ball or someone who has a shield, just getting rid of that shield and blowing them up definitely can help.
And especially with the supports that Miami's running. I mean, we have an Ana. We know Ana Banana is super freaking slow. And so that Sombra could definitely cause a lot of trouble for Squirms or Kamani.
Yeah, we know.
Off their tank.
We know Grandma Ana isn't the fastest moving character, but she is pretty cool.
She is the coolest grandma, but she is not as fast as she was back in her days, unfortunately.
And not as many eyes.
And not as many eyes. This is true. This is true. She used to have 2. Poor Widow.
Well, I guess on some skins, for some reason, they gave her 2 eyes. So never mind, I guess, about that.
What?
Yeah, there's some skins that's got 2, I'm pretty sure.
I feel like that just breaks the whole lore.
We have broken the lore of all of Overwatch. We have ruined it.
Come on, Blizzard. Get it together.
Small indie company problems, it's fine.
Whatever.
But, yeah, we'll have to see, where Kansas City will go. I mean, you still have Clash, Flashpoint.
They are picking Shambali.
Shambali? Okay.
Shambali Monastery.
That honestly could be pretty good. You kind of, I mean, it's kind of tricky because with like buttons, depending on the area, with that Junkrat could be pretty good. Like that second point going up the hill, if I'm remembering right, like that's a pretty enclosed space. That's pretty good for Junkrat.
Absolutely.
But that first point for Junkrat is usually a little rough at times just because of all the open space they get.
I could see him going Hanzo for this map, but I do think Nevro is going to go ahead and go Ramatra here. Maybe that was the kind of thought process behind this.
Yeah, I mean, Ramatra, Nevro, I mean, going the Ramatra, I think, is definitely for the best. Did pretty great as the Ramatra in Game 1 and did alright in Game 2. It's just everyone kept blowing up, and, you know, if you're the last one, you're eventually going to blow up.
Exactly. I just don't feel like they were able to kind of recoup in time, and probably did a little bit of a hit there to their mental game, but I think they can pull it back this time. They do have the map pick. We're going to Shambali, so I'm sure they've got a good lineup cooking.
Absolutely. I will say, because of all the walls and stuff in this map, you could see a Lucio kind of hopping around. Could be a fun little map for a Lucio.
Potentially a Lucio. I'm thinking that we're going to see a double Ana again. And probably a Mercy and a Kiriko. We haven't seen a Juno today at all.
No! Juno! Weirdly enough, you're right. Yeah, I don't think we've seen a Juno. Which, bit interesting. Juno is like one of the best supports in the game, but
that ult is just absolutely insane.
Absolutely, but I mean, I mean for Kansas City, I mean Soup's gonna go Lucio.
He's Lucio or Butts, okay?
He is here to be our Reddit Lucio, and be mini Rico essentially with the Lucio play. Going and bonking people as here we are. We'll have to see what they're going to roll out with. I would imagine for Nevro would want to pick the Ramatra. For a God Killer, I'd pick the Widow. I mean, this is a good Widow map, especially on that first point.
Widow or Cass? Oh, he is going. The
Sombra.
Sombra. We did mention the Sombra.
I really like that team comp, actually. But that's very dive.
Yeah, we are going very dive on KCC.
I mean, for offense, definitely can work. It's a matter of... I don't think... with Storm being Hazard, too, that does not help their case of defending the dive. I don't feel like Hazard's a great anti-dive. Buns is pretty decent. Doge should be alright. Man, you really got to be careful with that Ana and the Kiriko.
For sure. I don't happen to know where Hazard fits into the comps.
I feel like he's more of a divey tank himself because he jumps in there and he has walls and stuff. He's more crowd control more than anything. As Kansas City already starting to move the payload, we're already getting some progress. They're moving away from the payload.
We are all up here.
They're all up top, and no one's touching payload. But Venture in their back line. There goes Buns. Sombra trying to get a kill on Doge. Doge barely made it with the pocket Kiriko, able to make it out. And now Storm will fall. And now Jinx will finally start pushing the payload more than 12 meters. What a great wipeout, though, from Kansas City. Great kills. As now Miami, they're going Maga. Okay, they don't want fun. They have threw everything off the table. They're done with it.
They said, you guys don't get to have fun.
They don't want fun, but, I mean, Soup, we've seen him as that Ana. He can definitely go, and that would definitely hurt the Maga. You also have Sombra. Sombra can do some good work.
Absolutely.
Nevro falls. That's pretty big. And there is the jump. Not really getting anyone. Sombra having to run away already.
If God Killer manages to get out, KCC is looking. Ooh, tire!
Oh, big tire! Big tire! What a triple!
Buns. My friend. These tires.
He loves those tires. As now God Killer with the EMP. That's kind of huge. Especially as you got Winston's ult. And you're about to, you have beat. You have a lot of ultimates here for Kansas City. Buns trying to make some havoc. God Killer falls first. Kasune Rush is out.
Never looking pretty low. Oh, he hits Primal though.
He does. He's trying to juggle the Maga. Maga trying to live. Venture ult is out. They're in cage. EMP saves Venture. Beat is on.
The beat. I don't know if that beat was entirely necessary there.
There is. Oh no! The ult getting rid of Soup. Nano Reaper ult to save the cart from pushing anymore. Great defense from Miami so far. Is now never going to Sigma.
Yep, and if you're on the side of KCC, you are looking at 0 ults.
Well, both teams have no ults.
Buns is getting pretty close to a tire.
That's fair, that's fair.
Do we pull it off in 30 seconds? I'm not sure.
Not sure, but, you know, Nevro being the Sigma could definitely help out. Big Rock. Storm low. Actually, he's super low.
Everyone point and shoot. Point and
Everyone, point and shoot. Venture in. trying to get rid of the Kiriko. God Killer falls. Finally, the manga falls. There's another tire. What a double! Kusune rushes out.
Oh man, I told you about that tire.
That tire from Buns, I think, already has 5 kills in just this first defense. As now, Miami on the offense. Kansas City having to hold they're gonna have to have a pretty good defense, but it's still winnable. They're just gonna have a great defense to slow them down.
It's absolutely winnable. They were able to hold that point on Ilios super well, basically the whole entire map. And so I do think that this can be done.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the side of Kansas City and you're walking out of this, I'm hoping you need the Ana for sure. I would definitely Ana.
Ana, Widow, Ramantra. I'm liking this lineup on KCC. Storm, we're going for the hazard again.
Of course, and then we have the Buns as Junker. I mean, that's pretty given. Squirms.
We are not surprised over here.
We're not surprised with Buns, being the Junkrat. It's like, oh no, he's Junkrat. Yeah, he usually is.
And
it's his favorite.
He does a super great job at it. So we can't blame him.
Absolutely. I mean, we just saw the Tire get 5 kills that last game. As here we go with that Widow defense. We're going to have to see how good that Widow truly is. You got to get some good picks here for this defense to hold true.
Absolutely. We know God Killer can pull this off. We've seen it in our games against KCC.
Yeah, God Killer definitely. Ooh, Buns running in. He's so low. Kamani falls. Farah so low. And now Hazard's up there. Gets rid of Crystal. And now Storm having to try to fight Widow.
God Killer dead while everyone else on Miami sneaks up behind. Their focus is taken away from the payload.
It definitely is taken away, but Jinx still surviving. Wow. Wow! Jinx with the win against Farah in a 1v1. That was so goofy. I can't believe that. That's crazy. Oh man, we're getting closer. We're getting close to time to ults, but this is a lot of time.
It is quite a lot of time to hold this, and Miami is super close.
Oh no, they got a touch. They have to keep touching point. That's 1 meter. No. Oh my gosh.
Someone get on the cart. Get on the cart, friends.
Kansas City holding it by just a hair. They can't leave the point at all. Crystal's the only one on point. And Crystal will fall. And Miami will win out game 3. Up 2-1 in the series. Now you're Kansas City. You're looking at the face of maybe elimination. What are you thinking they want to go? Maybe push, or do you think clash or flashpoint?
I am thinking we go flashpoint here.
I do like the flashpoint pick just because you got that soup as the Lucio, and we know how much he loves that Lucio gameplay.
Absolutely, and I think it sets the teams on kind of even playing grounds here. Oh, Soup is now actually tanking for the side of KCC, which is interesting. This perhaps is the switch that KCC needs, but
I mean, I can tell you that Soup has played tank before, but he's mostly a support main. So we're gonna have to see how will that go. And now we have Never as the other support.
He has played support. He definitely played support for KCC in the early days of the season. so this isn't a new thing for him entirely. But maybe switching things around is exactly what they need to kind of pull this win from Miami.
I mean, for Kansas City, this is the playoffs are on the line. Like, if you need to win this for a shot to get to playoffs, you need this win to have a remote shot to make it. So we'll have to see. And then for Miami, it's ever so closer to where they're guaranteeing their playoffs.
Absolutely.
We'll have to see. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe if they put Nevro on the DPS or just leaving it as a support. We do You think they're just going to leave it?
I do think they're going to leave it. I think Crystal has done a great job as a DPS. And, you know, I do feel like tanking can kind of be a lot sometimes. And it can be a lot for someone's mental game. I mean, your whole team is kind of depending on you. And I know that's the same in other roles, but it's kind of especially true on tank. Tank jail can be tiring.
Oh, absolutely.
So...
I mean, you're the big guy in the middle, and everyone's shooting at you, and people are yelling at you.
Absolutely. So I just feel like this is probably the best thing for KCC in terms of boosting morale, keeping them up there. And I do think we see a flashpoint from them. I would kind of be surprised if not.
Flashpoint or Clash, I think both would work.
Yep, one of the two.
Well. I think Flashpoint would work ideally better. Really, the ones that are left are more, unless if you go like Anubis, almost any other map at this point you're gonna pick is mostly open space.
They're going Surabasa.
I like that pick. It is very open.
As do I. It limits the Junkrat just a little bit, not entirely.
Well, the good thing too is that, you know, now if you're Kansas City and you win this game, you're rejecting the Clash, because like Anubis with Junkrat, I could tell you it is fun and it is easy. Just go in and spam. But
we have definitely played a few games together as your Junkrat.
Yeah,
just spamming that button.
Just sitting there, just spamming while I'm behind a wall. Like, yep. You're like, yeah, we're fighting people. I'm like, yeah, sure you are.
Yep, I'm just here, shooting my gun in the air.
Just existing. But, you know, now we're going to Flashpoint. I mean, I haven't seen too much mobility characters from Miami. Like, no real consistent Lucio or Juno, rather than, you know. Well, now we changed that up also in Kansas City because now Soup is tank.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we have seen Jinx play that Juno.
Oh, you were right about Crystal swapping. Crystal is going to support, and Nevro is going to DPS.
I was gonna say, I think Crystal's done a great job so far as a DPS, but definitely that support line of that duo. And I think Nevro and Godkiller have been the DPS core for a little bit for Kansas City, so it should be pretty good.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw in the Montreal versus Pitt game, Tracer Eraser going to the Ramatra and doing a kind of reverse sweep on Pitt. So this could potentially work in KCC's favor.
Absolutely. As now, yeah, I mean, hopefully we see a Juno. Maybe we'll finally see a Juno. Maybe.
I love Juno on this map, personally. I know we've seen a lot of Junos throughout the season in both Ruby and Emerald.
There's Juno!
There she blows.
Finally, game 4, getting finally a Juno. My goodness. Been a long time, Juno.
Yeah, and speaking of Juno, Blizzard, where is my Juno skin? I know we talked about this the other day. Where is it? Because I need it right now.
We need our Juno skin now, Blizzard. But I do like the Soup Zarya. I think that will look... That actually would work really well against the, you know, the Junkrat just charging up that bubble. You have that Rhine, and we'll have to see Doge as the Tracer. Be a bit interesting. As here they go. And big anti already on Soup. You know, just they're kind of chilling around. Tracer trying to get a kill. Not getting much value so far. And it looks like they're kind of just poking. No one's even capped the point. Oh, Squirms will cap the point. Squirms will cap. God Killer falls first. Kind of big. That has to be a charged Zarya. And Nevro falls. Trying to get rid of the Zarya. He is in deep. Jinx low on health.
KCC is just backing. We are regrouping here. Doge here in this hallway, trying to have a little cheeky play here.
There goes Burb falling already. Oh, there's a tire. Oh, no. The tire gets one. God Killer falls. As now, I mean, Reinhardt doing a great job taking the space. They're already at 80% for this first point. Huge area control as now, you know, also for Miami, oh, there goes Crystal falling to that Junkrat already. And yeah, they will take that first point. With a great defense, that first point is now, I mean, for Kansas City, I mean, you gotta be really looking at that Ramattra. You know, you do have Grav. Maybe they'll use Grav and maybe swap to like a Ramattra or something. Just to help counter that Reinhardt.
I do think they were just playing a little bit passive on that first point. I think they need to go in. They need to be a little bit more aggressive. Doge looks like he is looking for a cheeky little pulse here.
Oh, Jinx falls. Nevro falls. Big shatter. And Crystal will fall.
Miami's just denying them everything right now.
Doing a great job on this defense for Miami. Really just holding this defense off. But, you know, both teams are about to have a lot of ultimates. We're looking at 4 ultimates of both teams right now. Just about. And there's a one of them.
Unfortunately,
Kusune
Ryan
Rush.
Shield absorbs a lot of that Grav.
It does, but now Storm low. But now he's Nano. God Killer gets rid of the Ana. Tire is out. And it gets blown up by Jinx. But Jinx will fall. Reaper trying to fight for the point. Trying to get rid of Buns there. Buns will win out the duel.
Fortunately, it's just Soup here.
Just Soup. But Buns falls. But I don't think Kansas City's going to touch in time. They have to touch now. They will touch. Reinhardt in. This is huge. You finally got Soup onto the point.
God Killer is down early.
Down early, Soup.
Another shatter.
Storm low, actually. He falls. Soup trying to make this stuff. Oh no, they're overtime. Are they gonna touch? They're barely touching. Buns falls. The Tracer. Oh, they trade. Kansas City will finally hold it. Another grab.
We are taking out both of Miami's supports early.
That's huge. And now you have Reaper. Soup getting that early kill on Reinhardt. What a huge stagger. Soup is like, all right, you didn't want to give me space, so I won't give you space.
He is doing it right back.
Absolutely, as I'm pretty sure that's a pretty charged Zara at this point.
I was gonna say the same. I think she is quite charged going into this battle of point, and KCC is already at 65%. It's
Absolutely. Ooh, you're
one
about to
fight
rush!
territory. Yep, one fight territory for Miami. We are super close to rush for KCC. You're right. Ooh, Doge falls.
That's a fall, but Buns, he's gonna touch point. 2 people are on point.
Oh, KCC, turn around.
No, wait, Nevro. Oh, okay, they're on point. Okay, Kansas City is on point. They get rid of Buns. Kansas City will claw it to get that point.
That's
why we
huge.
huge hold for Kansas City. This is why I like Flashpoint, the chaos. You don't know. You don't know what's about to happen. You know, like Booger Bear says, my goat soup is soupin'. Gotta love it.
Better soup.
Forget that soup can guy by Lord Stan. Gotta love it.
Soup can who?
Yeah, soup can who? Yeah, that's right. We can re-chat. As now, Miami. Oh, the tire is out.
Early tire.
Nobody.
Anyone.
Kind of big right there. And Buns falls early.
Oh, we had a pulse bomb. Didn't get anyone, unfortunately.
But Storm falls. That's a pretty big kill. Reaper in their backline. And he doesn't get anyone with his ult, but Kansas City will capture it. Squirms falls. So far, the different look like it's doing all right for Kansas City. You do have that Shatter and Kusune Rush, though, for Miami.
Could be huge for them. KCC barely eking the lead here on this point. All of Miami's back now.
Ooh, Nevro falls, but there's Grav! Oh, but Buns falls, it's huge actually, but Soup low! They're using the Juno ult! That's kind of crazy.
Going wrong direction, Juno ult.
Wrong direction as now Kansas City just looking at each other like, what do we do here? As Soup reloading. Oh no, he gets rejected on the hammer. Kamani and Storm falls. We have a Nano Junkrat. Nano Rat is in the building. And he kills Soup instantly. It's just...
Buns looking pretty low. Doge
He's looking
dead.
low.
It's just Buns here on point right now.
He is being slippery. And as there goes Reaper running away. Doge going the Pharah. Godkiller can't get anyone. Big Tire is out. Tire will get the kill. Soup back on the point. We have high noon. We're about to have rush. And Soup still fighting. He falls. There's high noon. A double kill. But he can't cap the point.
He falls, unfortunately. But they managed.
Yeah, Miami.
Oh, Miami caps it. They get it.
Miami 1 point away from winning this series. For Kansas City to go to game 5, they need to win this next 2. Godkiller pretty low, but he does have his ultimate. His ult can be huge.
Absolutely. If you use at the right time.
Absolutely. I mean, they do have an Ana, but as long as you cannot see the Ana, you should be fine. There's the grab!
Oh,
and it gets a lot! But no one gets killed from it. Kusune Rush is out for Kansas City. Storm falls. There's the Reaper ult. He gets rid of Ana. That's huge. Buns falls. What a great kill from God Killer right there. Like the great double kill just to wipe it out. It did cost 3 ultimates though.
It
Bit
did.
expensive.
We are looking at another Juno ult here shortly.
We're also seeing a tire from Nevro. We're gonna see a tire maybe soon.
Not before Buns.
Buns will probably, more than likely, get his tire first.
And we're looking at Farah Barrage. We are at 90% on that.
Yeah, but Squirms falls. There's Kasune Rush. Reinhardt in.
He's got Shatter too.
He does. They need to cap point. Soup fighting for this point as long as he can. They're in the 90s. Crystal will fight for the point. They're going to be 99. Oh my gosh, they got rid of 3. And Kansas City will claw it to now go to point 4. Oh my gosh, they won it out without a ult against Kasune.
I'm floored that one of the people in Miami didn't press that funny little Q button there.
I guess they did not want to press the funny Q button. They forgot, you know, what it did. They had to look at the game manual. As now, this is it. God Killer falls, but we're in the final bit. You do have Riptire. There's Buns Riptire used pretty early. No one near the point at this moment. Buns will be the first to walk to it. Justice gets rejected! Oh man! As now it's just Buns and supports. It's on point for Miami. Soup running in. He does not like this Ana. Ana is gone.
Oh, we already have got Storm Reinhardt back.
We do, but for you have Tire, that Junkrat will be a problem for the Reinhardt. And Doge falling early to the Junkrat. I guess we have to say Junkrat's now anti-air.
Oh, and the Junkrat falling to Soup.
Great kill from Soup. Doge now switching to the Sojourn. We saw him do some serious work with it. We only have 1 ult for the side of Miami, but for Kansas City, you're looking at you're gonna have everyone have an ultimate basically before Buns gets another ult at this rate.
Absolutely.
And that is pretty tight. As there's the Reinhardt, he is running in. He is not a fan of the Junkrat, but he could not kill. There is Storm trying to get someone. He hammers. He doesn't. He only gets 1. Crystal falls. Buns will fall. They're at 99. And there's the Nano.
Oh.
Huge ante as Miami looks like they are gonna cap. Kiriko sadly running away. Trying to survive. Can't get out.
Dagger.
But
it's one fight territory.
You have 3 ultimates. And now you see the Doomfist. That Doomfist is out. Crystal is probably going to open this next fight with that Ray. Just to give Kansas City that good ult. There's Rush. That's kind of huge. Tire is out. They're looking for Tire. Tire gets Storm. That's huge. And there's that double. Supports are gone. Buns is out.
It's only Soj left.
It's just Sojourn with a full charge railgun. Needs to get a good pick. And they're on the point. There is the Juno. Nevro trying to fight. Nevro falls. And there goes God Killer.
They are recontesting here.
They are going to recontest. Big kill. Sojourn falls. It's just Doomfist. Crystal falls. Buns versus a Reaper and Azaria. And Kansas City will hold on and get it out. They're going to a game 5. What a war from Kansas City to claw it back. Being down 2-0. I mean 2-1 to now we're going to game 5.
That is absolutely crazy. Also, shout out to Tracer Racer for pointing out that the Flashpoint map does go to map 5. And now we're map 5. Map 5.
Now we're on game 5. We went to map 5. Now we're gonna have to see, going into push. It's a little rougher looking for that Junkrat, but Junkrat still obviously can work. It's buns. For Miami, I mean, what do you think maybe they need to change differently? Now they're going into more open space against this Kansas City roster.
I don't think the Reinhardt was a horrible pick at all in terms of this map. I do think it's just about, again, the ult usage. We saw on that third map there that Miami had 3 ults waiting, and we didn't click the funny little Q button, unfortunately. And I do think that given them the space to cap on map 3. So I think it's just about managing your ult economy. I think they're great overall as a team and their communication. And it looks like they play together very well. So I think it's just managing the ult economy and prioritization for who we're shooting at.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, definitely looking at... I think that, like you said, I think the Reinhardt's not a bad idea. But going into this longer range, I mean, Reinhardt obviously can still work. It's gonna be a lot more. It's just gonna be a lot more tricky. Reinhardt works well when there's just like Junkrat, when it's in close spaces and everyone's close. That is their favorite time. But when everyone's far away, it's like, oh no,
you're all the way over there.
Yeah, like why don't you come over here? Why are you trying to be MAGA now? Why is there a Bastion?
And a Bastion.
Yeah.
Oh my.
You gotta love it. But yeah,
What map do you think they are gonna go for?
Let me look at what we got.
Oh wait, we have Buns on Tank.
Buns as Tank. They have now subbed out Storm. They are bringing Dragon in as a DPS. We're gonna have to see what that will change. I mean, that, for one, I don't think there's a Junkrat anymore. I mean, unless...
I don't think so either.
Unless if we got some goofiness going on where maybe Dragon be, the Junkrat.
I don't think so. I think Miami is just like, you know what? KCC changed things around. Well, we can do that too. So here we are, Buns Tank,
Buns
Tank. We are just pulling a whole bunch of sillies in Emerald League at the moment this week.
We are busting sillies all over the place. We love to see silliness. This is what the league is meant for, to see the goofy things happen, but also the intense moments.
It's the sillies that lead to the intense moments.
Absolutely. As Insanity in chat saying, put me in code.
No.
Insanity! We cannot do that. You're on our team.
You are a rostered player, sir.
You are on Houston.
Unfortunately, you are stuck with us until the end of the season.
We'll talk about Call of Duty later. So, we know that's Sanity's favorite thing. As now, yeah, we're going into it. I think we're going to see that Zarya. Yup, we're seeing Zarya. Buns as the Rhine. Ooh.
Did you say we're busting sillies all over the place?
You know what?
Not on my Christian Minecraft server, Biscuit. What is wrong with you?
On my Christian Minecraft Overwatch stream. You're right.
Oh my gosh. All right, we've got Soup back on the Zarya. We've got Buns on Reinhardt.
We have Nevro as the Bastion because he does not like Reinhardt's existence.
He said
Very
circle
much
alt,
against it.
delete the shield.
Absolutely, as already they're working on that shield. They are very much an anti-Rhine comp right now, but, you know, we have Dragon already trying to go after Soldier Jinx as a Life Weaver. Not really getting a ton of value, and he's already low. He has to retreat. Not getting picked. They're both teams are kind of just chilling, just fighting each other. And there is Wheels. It is out. Shield is gone.
Oh, Bun's looking pretty low.
And Godkiller falls, but Soup gets a double kill right there. And it looks...
And Doge fall too.
They are falling, but you know, for Miami, both supports running away. The Reaper trying to contest, and now you have Reinhardt having to run in already. Ooh, yeah, they're not getting a ton. There is Bastion Wheels. He's like, all right, I see you, Reinhardt. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, no longer Wheels. And he don't like Bastion, and there goes Bastion.
Oh.
No more Bastion, but Doge
But we
falls is
trade.
pretty huge.
Yep. We trade DPS here.
And Life Weaver surviving somehow finally falls. And here we go. Soup getting the speed ring. Godkiller falls to Dragon. Pretty good so far. And here's Crystal. Squirm's trying to get some good kills here as the Ana. Big shatter.
Huge shatter.
And now
get the
Kansas
tank.
City. Kansas City having to regroup, but Kansas City has almost all 5 ults in the game. Almost every
that
ult.
Q button.
I think it's time to press the button that is to the left of your W key at the moment.
Just do it. Why not?
Unless if you're a weirdo and binded it to a different button.
If you
But I
binded it to a different button, you are banned.
You are banned. You need to press the funny Q button. Godkiller falls, but still, time to press the funny Q button.
There we
the
go.
first one. The
Unfortunately,
shield is out. Doesn't get
Yep.
anyone. There's Ray. There's Shri. There's Reaper ult. Oh man, people are pressing Q. Dragon with a double.
we asked for it.
Both support ults are gone, and Jinx will fall. And Buns will get a last-second kill, but he falls to Crystal. That's pretty big, but Miami will get forward spawn. Now, I mean...
No changes for the side of KCC. I don't think anything needs to be changed for them, truth be told.
I agree with it. I think the more of the thing is that you cannot let that Reaper keep getting as much value as he has. As there he goes, Godkiller. Bob is in. Bob is here to reject. There is the Bastion ult. And they're not gonna get anyone.
Doesn't
Just helping.
unfortunately.
Ooh, big
Already a shatter.
shatter. Soup falls. And now, you know, for Kansas City, you're pushed back on your back foot.
And there's still so much time here for them. If they can just get some momentum going. Oh, we've got a Rhine v Rhine at the moment.
Rhine v Rhine, you love to see it. You know, ooh, Godkiller falls early. That's pretty big. Soup. There is a nano. And Soup will falls. Nevro falls. Crystal having to run back to point, but falls. Great kill from the Ana. They are only meters away. They're like
Someone has
5 feet
got to
away.
touch.
And there's a big shatter, but Soup will still touch. Kusune Rush is out.
It's looking
And
very low.
very low, but
Oh.
not out. Buns falls. Nevro falls, but Kansas City on the brink of losing it all. Looks like they're gonna hold on. Barely. They're trying to keep this game going. I mean, there's still time for Kansas City to win it. For sure. Oh no, Soup getting really low. He falls to that Reinhardt.
God Killer kind of in a bad spot right now. He's able to wraith out. Buns is not letting him get away though.
No, as there goes Crystal falling as well. There goes Buns. He falls. He falls.
We've got another Bob.
And there goes.
Looks like it's it.
That is it. Miami wins the series. And I'm pretty sure that locks Miami into the playoffs no matter what at this point. But for Kansas City, really great fight. Going to the game 5, going the distance. Very tooth and nail fight though throughout the whole thing, it felt like.
Absolutely. And I do feel like, you know, these past couple of weeks that Kansas City has had, they definitely put on a show. They definitely turned things around. And not to mention, they did have a sub here as well. I think everyone played really well. And going to map 5 is pretty great, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, going to a game 5 with somebody that just popped up, you're like, hey, we got to play right now. Like, right now. Going to game 5, going the distance, really good. Great job, though, from Kansas City. And we'll have to see, you know, how they will do next week for their season finale. And for Miami, they got to start, you know, being ready for next week and for the playoffs. And yeah, we'll have to see how the other matches of Emerald go. But
absolutely. In Miami, we will see you next week and in the playoffs.
Yeah, we will definitely see you next week and in the playoffs. So I think that's it for us for the night. You got anything else you want to say about the series?
I've got nothing. Great show out from both teams. Good games. And I'm excited to see what happens next week.
Absolutely. Until next time, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Stare into those eyes. Why you so beautiful? You want all my time. The feeling is mutual. Tastes like cherry pie. My guiltiest pleasure, babe. Be forever mine. I want you in every way. Living without you. Isn't what I'll do. Living without you. Isn't what I'll do. If you were Daisy in my garden,
not gonna let you go. Never leave my side. Yeah, I wanna let you know